It's been quite a while since my last real video diary. I I did film something earlier today in the car, but well, it needed a lot of editing, and now it's getting quite late, so I'm not really up for it. So instead, I'm going to do this, just make this a one-shot video that I'll just upload, where I just talk about what I've done so far. Um, yeah. So, well, since my last video diary, I went into South Dakota. Um, I saw the world's biggest ball of twine made by one man, of course, as you saw in one of the videos. And yeah, that was stupid, but very funny. And in in South Dakota, I saw Badlands as you've seen on the on YouTube, and I saw the cemetery in Deadwood, and then I finally made it to Mount Rushmore, which was sort of my goal, to make it as far as Mount Rushmore, and it was very beautiful and amazing. Only one thing, I I don't know why, but I guess I kind of pictured the heads even bigger than they are. They are big, but I just thought they would be even bigger. This being America and all. Um, yeah, but they were. It was actually kind of fantastic to see how they how much detail there is in them and stuff like that. So that was great seeing those. Yeah, and then that was the 30th of July. Oops, sorry. And the 31st was my birthday, and I celebrated that in my motel room by doing nothing. I just had a day off from all the sightseeing and everything, and that was I needed that, I think. And of course, my mom and dad and sisters and one of my sister's friends, well, called me and congratulated me on my birthday. That was great. Thank you very much. Um, yeah. And the day after that, I started heading back east. I should, yeah. The the motel I stayed in, on my birthday, I decided to stay in what I thought was was a nice hotel. It was a bit more expensive than the places I've stayed, but it was it was exactly like the other places. The same kind of furniture. Uh, yeah, the internet was even worse than some of the places I've stayed. So it wasn't really the extra money worth. So that was kind of a downer. Yeah. Well, anyways, I started driving back east, and well, I finally made it. I'm in Washington D.C. right now, and um, it took me 5 days to get here, um, and it sort of started badly. I I got pulled over by the police in South Dakota. Apparently, I had the police officer felt that I had driven too close to some other vehicles. I'm not entirely sure what he meant, but I've kept my distance since, and I actually also tried to do it before, but apparently I had done something he felt was not so good. But I didn't get a ticket or anything. He just told me to keep a little more space, so I've done that. Yeah, he was very nice, by the way, the police officer. So I've tried that. I can cross that off the things to try and here in America get pulled over by the police. Yeah, and I haven't really seen that much on the way back. I mostly just drove. Uh, I made a stop in a suburb of Chicago, a shopping center, sort of, just to look in some shops and stuff. Yeah, didn't really. I bought a book. Yeah, that was it really. And then I've just been driving all the way here. And well, last night, oh, not last night, this night when I when I got here, well, I was so unlucky that I arrived here at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So everybody was sort of driving out of Washington, which was fine for a while when I was driving into Washington. But then I sort of the GPS sent me sort of the same way as all the other people. So I spent 2 hours or something to just driving at like 5 kilometers an hour, which was kind of a bore. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going into the center of Washington D.C. to see all the famous sites in there, some of the museums of the Smithsonian Institute, and of course the Lincoln Memorial and Washington Memorial and stuff like that. And that is going to be sort of the end of my trip. Or the end of the sightseeing of my trip. The day after tomorrow, I'm heading up north to New York. Or actually, north of New York, I'm going to visit Eric and Minhee again. So I'm looking forward to that. And then the day after that, I'm flying home. Yeah. Oh yeah, I could just tell you a bit about the car I'm driving in. Just some basic stuff. I've sort of spent so much time in it that it's beginning to look like my room in my dorm. There's stuff everywhere and I can't really find anything. I tried to find my MP3 player earlier today because I needed the headset, but I have no idea where I've thrown that thing. So I have to pack tomorrow evening, and I think it's going to be interesting to see all the stuff I have in there, how much trash I've collected so far. Yeah, and that was probably it. So this was perhaps the last video diary I'll make while I'm in America. I think I'll make one last one when I return home. But yeah, have a great